Alright, so welcome back to the channel today. This is going to be my first update on Invasions mode. For an update on how I'm doing overall, I have some skill points to put in, so I'm just going to put these in like this. But yes, there's a whole like RPG element to this that's really cool. It's basically like a gacha game. That's the comparison I've been making, is it's like a gacha game, and I'm very much so versed in that type of stuff, so I am enjoying this thoroughly, right? So I've been playing mainly with Melina. That's the character I really wanted to learn. I think I have played on and off with Sub-Zero a few times and Raiden as well, because there is a typing system in this game mode. So as you guys can see, Raiden has like a lightning type or like a thunder type, and you go to Sub-Zero, he's an ice type, and they all have different stats and stuff like that. Every character gets stat points that you can use to increase or add to certain aspects of their character that can make them better for different scenarios, because you are going to fight a plethora of different enemy types and stuff like that, right? So when we go here to Melina, which is the character I've been using, she's like a dark type, and I have a talisman and a relic equipped to her because she's who I'm mainly using, right? Here I can expand info and find out more about what I have with Melina right now. So we have a relic equipped to Melina here that gives me 15% plus XP gained, or increased XP gain when I'm playing with this relic equipped, and then 0% damage against super armor. So you have these different items that can, of course, add to your character, give them certain stats and give them different things. And as of right now, I felt that that was the best thing I could be using because of the fact that I want to progress, because of the fact that I want to level up right now. So there's that. And then as for the flesh render, the new, what is it called? A relic? No, what is this one called? A talisman, excuse me. It is a talisman. And I think I just unlocked this one when I beat the tattooed katana, which was the hardest boss I fought so far. It says requirements invasions level 6. Oh wait, no, so never mind, I didn't get that from beating katana, I got it from invasions level 6. And then the bonuses, it has 60% plus damage on as pole, plus 300% damage to meter. You know, you guys get the picture. I'm not going to do a whole video on stats, but I just kind of to explain how invasions works and kind of paint the picture, right? So as for my cameo, I mainly was playing with Sonya at first, because I thought that she was very valuable to extend my combos with Melina. But as I've done more, I've realized that I kind of prioritize the fun with the cameo over a pure potential with the cameo in Invasions mode specifically, because of the fact that there are daily missions. There are certain things you have to do in Invasions that is very important to get done to get certain premium currency. So for example, right, let me show the mastery system. That's probably more important. But as of right now, I do have my baby girl, my princess, my everything, Shujinko equipped, of course. So if you go into the inventory here, you can see there are different things you unlock over time, and you use these to get certain places. So here's Johnny's house, Johnny's hallway, Johnny's dojo, Madame Bo's key to get into someplace in Fangjian. So there's that, right? But let me show you the mastery. So again, I made comparisons with this for like a gacha game and stuff like that, and it very is tried and true, like FOMO kind of thing, where you do have daily missions and daily quests and weekly quests that do unlock certain things that you probably will miss out on if you don't do it. But maybe that's not the case. You probably can buy everything with premium currency regardless. But for example, here we have Lime, right? A weekly quest reward that is a Lime palette skin. And then you have all these rewards, or excuse me, missions that you do to get different premium currency. And once you do 6 weekly quests, you unlock the item. Now, the game dropped yesterday. This is my day 1 Invasions update, right? So this is a full day of playing Invasions. Well, not really. I've only played a few hours, but you guys get the picture, right? So here, there's 2 things missing. It says 5 uppercuts. That's weird. So we've been having trouble with these missions. Sometimes they seemed bugged, like they weren't increasing when I was doing stuff, but now they are for some reason. So I think there is an issue or a bug here with these missions, but anyway, as of right now, I have 4 missions done for the weekly quest, and the daily quest just reset about 3 hours ago when I started stream, or 2 hours ago rather. So it's 22 hours remaining for this day. So I have to donate coins to the shrine, spill pints of blood, connect back kicks, do some combat league matches, so some stuff isn't even tied to invasions. So that is a thing as well. And then invasions perform a brutality, so some stuff is specific to invasions. You have to do it in invasions to get the reward. And then I'll show you guys what these premium currency is actually for in a minute here. So here, the mastery system. So as I've been playing mainly with Melina, I have gotten Melina's mastery up to level 8. And then for cameos, I mainly played with Sonya, so I got to her mastery level 3. Kind of embarrassing, I can't lie. So I had to get off of Sonya, and I started playing with Darius. Or no, actually I played with Serena first, which I only got her first palette, and then I switched to Darius because I wanted to try him out. And then after Darius, I unlocked Shujinko when I was playing online when I got to account level 20. As you guys can see in the top left, I am account level 21. So I did unlock Shujinko. He's going to be my main cameo basically from here on out. He does seem very complicated, but that's a topic for another time, right? So as you play with these characters, you can get things for your mastery. So here's like something for your combat card. Here's easy fatality tokens. Here's a palette for Shujinko, etc. So these things are all something you can look forward to when playing Invasions, as well as any other game mode with a certain character, right? So here, let's go to Melina. I've unlocked several things for her. Here's like her combat card thing, a palette swap, different brutalities, a taunt, a brutality and a palette. Here's a combat card background, etc. You guys get the picture, right? So if you have a character you want to unlock stuff for, play with them in Invasions, play with them in different game modes, you unlock different things for them, right? Career stats, here it is. See, I've only played 2 hours of Invasion, so that gives you a picture of how much I've actually played. I've spilled over 16,000 pints of blood, however. 45 Invasions encounters, 27 fighter fatalities. You know, you guys see on screen. My most cameo matches played was with Sonya, which I'm going to change that for sure. Is Invasions mode an online mode? Yes, it is online. Some Invasions, since Invasions is a live service, it may be a little late to update the quests. Oh, that's true. Okay, so I am live streaming this on the YouTube channel, so if you ever want to stop by, that would be great. I'm normally streaming Invasions and other stuff like that. But as of right now, the game is online only. You unlock all the stuff online. You can't really do this stuff offline, which is unfortunate. So all this stuff is a live service, so do keep that in mind, as always. So that's the mastery system I wanted to show you guys. We're going to go back to the Mesa, the Fengjian Mesa. So these are the different mesas, basically the different areas you unlock that you can play with. So I did the tutorial, which was in Johnny Cage's mansion, and then I unlocked Fengjian. So let's go back to Fengjian for a second here. So when you're here, there's many different encounters, different fights you do, different little mini games like surviving, test your might, etc. that you do, right? And then you have these towers that give you probably the most rewards. You get talismans here, all that kind of stuff. And then so here when I open up this menu, I showed you guys talismans earlier. These directly help you in battle. So like it's basically like a projectile or an item you can use in the fight that can greatly help you. So there's that, right? And then you also have items. So grants magic armor, your character resurrects back to 50% health, permanently, I actually gotta use this. Permanently grants 15% increased magic resistance. So you get these items along the way that you can use to help you. You have to make sure to activate them though, and you only have 5 slots in your inventory at all times. So there's that. So the game is very RPG centric. If you're into RPGs and stuff like that, then you are going to love this. It's just like every RPG aspect you'd see in a turn-based game, a gacha game, an online service, MMO type of game, slapped right onto a fighting game essentially. Invasion's kind of like a roguelike. It is kind of like a roguelike in that sense. However, it's not like really randomized, right? Like everything is progression based, and it is also season based. This current season is going on for, or maybe it doesn't say. I think it's going on for like 2 months. There it is. At the top right corner, Season of Spectre, 47 days remaining. So you have 47 days to clear out the season, unlock all the skins and all that kind of stuff, right? I guess it is kind of like a roguelike in that sense, where like you have different items you can get and you have to go progress to different areas to like when you get that item and stuff. But not really. It is essentially like a board game map, right? How big is the map? Every map is fairly large. I got kind of lost in this one. There are several maps, right? There are several maps that you can go to. So here's another thing I want to show off. Here's the collector. And the collector can sell you certain items that will help you along your journey, of course. So things like this grants magic armor. You can also sell things, which these are augments, I believe, or components, excuse me. So let me go ahead and show you guys that aspect of this. If we go to the forge, right? We go to the forge. This is where you can talk to Bob. Shout out to Bob the goat, and you can upgrade your talismans and recharge them if you use all their charges. So here are some various talismans. Here's an epic grade one. You get this on Invasions level 1. It has like activation speed, 10% damage, increased projectile scale, all that kind of stuff. So very different things for different situations. Common talismans do not have a substat, but uncommon talismans and above do have a substat, and you can always upgrade talismans to make them better. So do keep that in mind, right? And then with that out of the way, I think that's basically it. So again, some things I haven't even done yet. I've only played for about 2 hours in Invasions mode. So here, Nether Stone required. I can't get into this gate just yet. So there is something there that I can come back to this map and explore, but I have to make sure I do it within the confines of the season. Now, let's go back to the collector really quickly, just so I can kind of show you guys a general idea of the premium currencies. So here's another collector spot actually in the same map. He gives different rewards. So as you guys can see, you use the I think this is like the Outworld currency, I can't remember the actual name, but you use this to buy things from the collector. But there are several different currencies. So if you go back to here in the daily quest, you get these silver currency, which is the seasonal credits. So again, these are per season. So when you get the seasonal credits, you can actually get something which I think a lot of you are going to enjoy, which is skins and stuff like that, which is very exciting and does reward you for playing Invasions mode. And also you can get things again from doing Combat League, doing certain daily missions and all that kind of stuff. So there's that. Invasions explained by a bad gamer. Yes, I'm probably not the greatest example to explain this to you guys, but I'm doing my best. Go to the seasonal items here in the store, enter here, and you can use the gray currency, as you guys can see, to buy skins. So for example, if you guys are wondering where I got that Molina skin, I did get it from here by using the premium currency. You can buy a different size, so 250 coins, 1,500 coins here. And there are skins that do cost more than others. So for example, this Liu Kang skin down here, White Hot Holiness, is 6,000 premium currency. So do keep this stuff in mind. Make sure to always do your daily missions. Make sure to always do your weekly missions, of course. That's going to probably give you a better reward because you also get a skin palette from that as well. But yeah, with that said, that's basically it for the explain portion of Invasions. This video was meant to be me showing my progress, which I will do really quickly, but I'm probably going to do one of these every day, showing off my progress. Here I'm in Sundo now. I'm very excited to explore Sundo. It's very beautiful. But here's my card. Again, I showed you guys earlier. That's basically what I have done. I'm level 8. And the level does carry on no matter what character you are using, but you do need to add the individual skill points to each character. So I'm going to go ahead and do one fight to end off this video to show you guys. And if you guys do like this video, do like these daily Invasions updates, you think this will be something you want to see, then do let me know in the comments and let me know specific things you want to see. So let's do this now. Oh my god, the super armor. Again, it is very RPG centric, so characters literally have super armor like that Rain. There I used a talisman. Oh my god, I'm getting my ass whooped. Not for the YouTube video, Rain, come on now. Okay, hold on. Dude, the super armor every time I attack is kind of nuts, though. Can't even lie. Okay, let's do Shujinko. He's meditating back there. Thank you, baby boy. Dude, the super armor every time I attack is crazy. Okay, there's that. Bro needs a cop drop? Maybe I do, for sure. Now me getting hit with the Orb, dude. This is embarrassing. There, so Shujinko can't copy abilities. I'm trying to get the hang of that and use Shujinko. I haven't used him much, but I am doing my best to try and learn. Dude, the super armor is very tough. Again, different characters have different typings, different status effects, all that kind of stuff. So it is going to be something you're going to have to learn within Invasions to really like have consistent wins. Because you can always, of course, like I've only mainly used Molina, so you can use different characters, or I mean, excuse me, the same character and not really worry about the typing disadvantage. But you will eventually have to worry about like how prepared you are for a certain fight, if you have a certain item that can help you, and stuff like that. So for example, I think that I was fighting a katana boss in the Feng Tea House, which friend of the show, let me do this fatality. This will be censored in the video though, but friend of the show, Jen, was telling me about how hard this katana boss was. And I ended up beating it with like relative ease. It was pretty easy, but that's mainly because like I was very much so like okay with being able to negate the status effects using my fire projectile for my talisman and stuff like that. It wasn't like my raw skill, because as you guys can see, I'm not very good with Molina. But in Invasions, the number one thing is like the stats, the status effects, the different items, the different things you're going to encounter in these missions, which is going to be the hard part of it. So if you're prepared for that, chances are if you're semi-decent with the character, you'll be able to cook. And remember, like I said, some things you have to do for daily missions. So do a certain amount of uppercuts, do a certain amount of this or that, and all of that. So that's basically it. That's it for my first episode of Invasions. If you guys want to see more updates every day, I won't explain it. This is my only video where I'm explaining it like this, but more videos where I'm updating, wow, lovely car, where I'm updating you guys on my progress and stuff like that, then do let me know. But with that said, I appreciate you for watching. Make sure you guys stay safe and stay hydrated, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.